I mean, I remember, for example, just memorizing like 5 Dream songs and like really memorizing them and like understanding and how they worked, both in a way to remember them, but also in a way to like construct and deconstruct their arguments, the kind of constructive subjectivities of those poems, what's going on, you know,
Yeah, and of course you can
why
turn it
are
over
they
in your head
racist?
once you can
Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, the racism of John Berryman. But once you can turn a poem over in your head, you like without having to look at it on the page, like it starts to make sense in a different way because you can imagine saying it, if that makes sense. Like
Right.
your voice suddenly enters the poem, and the way it modulates for you is like, you know, all of a sudden, like you can see how certain things are intended in ways that you can't if you're just reading it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And it's just me trying to remind people that there's a deception about and I write pretty visual poetry, but there's a deception about poetry on the printed page that you approach it like you'd approach prose or like you'd approach art, visual art or plastic art, which is somewhat helpful, but usually not how the thing actually works.